The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready, yellow, 22, 12, 10.
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 14-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Lance. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with a touchdown grab from Trey Lance. And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Williams loses the football, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Goff. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they will take over at the The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Robbie Gould Jones got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 24 yards. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. On first down, Rodgers. Open man, this is Lewis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Jones fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Second down and goal. Rodgers being chased out. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Good play, good play.
Rodgers taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Can you hear me still?
Crosby connects on the extra point.
That was a good play. I'm not going to deny that. That was a good one. By the way, I'm streaming this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick
yes, sir.
it away.
Right now, I've been streaming this, and I'm probably get a 7-game winning streak right now.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty
My first game was on a Saturday night. I blew out some guy 73-29 in his home stadium.
At the 31-yard line.
Yep.
Drive begins with
He was using the Lions, that's why. The Lions suck. Yeah.
15 yards is the pickup there.
I'm a 49er fan, yeah.
Very nicely. First down, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Nobody yet.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Flush to his right.
Fuck.
And trying to get
I
it
didn't
to
see
Campbell,
it.
but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
Some guy on YouTube.
the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking to some YouTuber at the same time I'm playing against you, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to stay focused at the same time when I play against you. And everybody can hear you, by the way. My mic is unmuted for the channel, so this is my first time I turn on my mic.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10,
So people are going to be hearing you during this stream.
Then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So this game's going to probably be watched tomorrow online by the people. Yeah.
On play action, Rodgers rolling to his
Sack.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Here we go.
Throwing
3 years.
Rodgers on third down. Flushed out right. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Get my first opponent to score on me in the first drive.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. It's
Fuck.
complete. Swings it out
Yeah.
to his running back. And he's going to be taken down.
like in a great while because I haven't allowed points in the first quarter because a long time ago.
Never a good time for a roughing call, but that's
No, like
extra
a Saturday night, I was playing against that Lions guy. I put up 22 points on him in the first quarter.
This drive going. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like, it was easy because I ran his secondary. It was just wasn't looking good for him at the end of the game.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the slant.
Like,
and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Go ahead.
2nd and 2.
he kept playing. I had the whole thing. I filmed the whole thing as well, so he got embarrassed on YouTube.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
No,
Aaron Rodgers.
he was pissed though. I could tell.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's into percussion.
Yeah, that was fucking embarrassing, bro.
Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off.
Oh, you're a Titans fan?
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
Nope.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2.
That's good for you. You got a good fantasy on stats go up.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
Nice.
I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the
Las Vegas freaking choked big time yesterday. The Raiders, they choked. I'm watching the Eagle game at the same time, checking out the scores.
At least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
We beat the freaking
offense, ready to start their next drive.
Seattle yesterday.
Check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits.
Yeah,
they got to figure out something.
Eagles won 24-7 final.
Davis Price hit and he fumbles it.
Yeah.
And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And of course,
I feel bad for you guys. You guys got blown the sky high.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves.
41-7.
Maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation.
You guys just got freaking flat out murdered today.
Because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
I'm just in disbelief now. Like, you guys just got destroyed like that. I thought you guys would put up a better game. I thought Tennessee would do good today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
I don't know, man. You might give me my first loss of the night.
Down in the red zone. Look that one in, and it made a beeline for the pylon.
Huh?
He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sent
It'll be my first loss because
another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, nobody cares. Like they,
3 first-half touchdowns.
unless I put up more points, then it should be fine.
Rodgers will throw for it.
A long time ago, I was down
And he's got it.
41-7 against a friend of mine. I came all the way back and beat him 93-41.
Now after the touchdown,
Like
here's Crosby to
50
keep it
minutes,
away.
like 10-minute quarters, and I came back in the last 30 minutes.
At the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get
One time I blew my lead. Like I was up 36-0 against a Buffalo Bills player, and
in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like there he goes.
Got you on that one.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Thank you.
Brandon Ayuk, 72 yards, and the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit.
21-7.
And they'll cut the
Here
lead
we go.
to 21-7.
At least I have no goose egg on the board right now.
To kick it away. the return from
That was
his
dumb of
end zone,
the
Rodgers.
Titans to trade
And he'll be
A.J.
stopped
Brown.
right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Of course, that's how all the celebrities are these days. They always want more money.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting
Second and 8.
complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Rodgers now on first down. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm back.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Secondary had him right there guarded.
Up there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying
Is
to
that Sammy Watkins, number 11?
This drive reaches the end zone.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's Watkins.
On third down, here's Jones. And his bid for the first
God
down
damn.
coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Funga laid his on foot.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard
Damn it, got lucky.
line before going
Would have
out of
popped him.
bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Obviously a big
If I would have
play
hit
was
you,
needed,
then
and you
I
can
would
see
have
his eyes
screwed you
light
right
up as he
there.
realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way.
There's some guy he ran with,
First down, but a big gain to boot.
the guy I played against, the Lions fan, he was trying to run with Jared Goff, and I made him fumble by chucking him in the face
This time
for my linebacker.
is in. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers will
Because, like, I
extend
know
their lead
who
in the final
the Lions have a
minute
terrible
of the
D-line.
half.
I mean, O-line, so I freaking got an easy fumble on him, too,
They'll
twice.
try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. This
God
is
damn, what are you guys leaving him open for?
Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball
This is
off.
like, this would be like the score I have right now.
And there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense.
If this
What
was a
you're
different
trying
guy
to do
that
is make sure
instead of
that
playing
someone
against
who's
you
gonna
right now,
catch the
this will
ball,
be the score
they
right
can
now
catch it behind
at my
you
home
'cause they run
stadium.
out of space with the back line. But in this case, the
I'll be
offense
putting him
figured it
down
out.
big time.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I made another guy quit earlier in my other game.
Offense ready to start their next drive. I don't
He was
think
using
they
the
need to be
lines, too.
reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them.
Who uses the lines, though? That is
They
just
can get something on the board here before intermission.
not a smart decision to be using the
49ers
lines.
now going to use the first of their timeouts.
The
As
lines
they stop it
suck.
with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They got lucky yesterday against the
Steps
Commanders.
away. The first catch of the game for George
Ooh,
Kittle.
nice hit.
And they're able to work get this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Right now I'm trying to play carefully against you right now.
So that means they're down
on offense, I'm playing carefully.
As we head toward halftime. And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12.
Debo had him beat barely though.
To throw, it's Lance. He's into the secondary, and it's caught. And he's brought down.
I thought I was gonna get in because he was right there, and I thought I was in, and I'm like, God damn it! So I tried to hurry up because I thought I had time on the clock to score a touchdown. But it's just like I fucked up at that time right there. God damn, ESPN is driving me crazy.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And Lance going to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Davis Price will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Davis Price again, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ty Davis Price taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And again, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and this is going to be 49er football. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st down, Lance. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From midfield, here's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Lance. Flushed out right. Completes it to Jennings. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. Throwing now is Lance. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Lance. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time here. Lance. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away,
Cleveland Browns